Yo, what is up, guys? So today we're talking about the middleweight fight between two undefeated fighters in Punahele Soriano and Duško Todorović at UFC Fight Night Holly vs. Cater. And guys, before I get in the video, make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on those post notifications so you guys don't miss when I post a new video. Also, in the comment section below, put who you guys think is gonna win this middleweight fight. Is it gonna be Punahele Soriano or is it gonna be Duško Todorović? But guys, this fight is gonna be absolutely insane. Punahele Soriano, the 39th best middleweight fighter in the world. He's 7-0, an undefeated middleweight fighter. Duško Todorović, the 53rd best middleweight fighter in the world. He is 10-0, undefeated middleweight fighter. And if you look at the betting odds for this fight, Duško is a pretty big favorite at -160, has a moderate favorite to win the fight. Punahele Soriano currently sitting around +130, +135, around that range as a moderate underdog to win the fight. So Duško is a pretty big favorite to win this one. They both have pretty similar ages. Punahele Soriano is 28 years old and Duško is 26.5 years old, so no age advantage for either fighter in the fight. Punahele Soriano does have a height of 5 foot 11 inches tall. Duško Todorović is a little bit taller at 6 foot 1 inch tall, giving him a 2-inch height advantage in this fight. There's a small reach advantage in this one for Punahele Soriano, as he has a reach of 74.5 inches compared to the reach of Duško's, which is only 74 inches, so a half-inch reach advantage there for Punahele Soriano in this fight. Now, as I said at the beginning of the video, Duško Todorović is around a -155 to -160 moderate favorite to win the fight. Punahele Soriano is around +130, +135, around that range as a moderate underdog to win the fight. And if you look at the Tapology predictions for this fight, out of 950 different votes, 78% of the vote are going for Duško to win the fight, most likely by unanimous decision. And then a lot of people have Duško winning the fight by knockout. 22% of the vote are going for Soriano to win the fight, mainly by knockout. And then a lot of people are saying he's going to win the fight by unanimous decision. But guys, I literally give the chances of one of these two guys getting a KO or TKO in the first or second round. I give the chances probably a 75% chance, 25% chance that the fight goes all the way and one of them wins by unanimous decision. There's literally zero chance that the fight ends by submission. None of them are going for a submission this one. They're both going for a KO or TKO in the very first round. This fight should be absolutely insane. But if you look at Punahele Soriano's record, 7 wins with absolutely no losses, and the same thing happened in his amateur career. His amateur career started in 2015, and he lost literally 0 of those fights. Every single one of those amateur wins coming by knockout. Guess which round? The first round. Absolutely insane. He became a pro in 2017, started with a first round rear naked choke submission win over John Farrell, a first round knockout win inside of the PFL over John Gover, got a first round knockout win in 31 seconds into the very first round over Rafael Calcino, and then a first round TKO win over James Horn, a first round rear naked choke submission win inside of the LFA at LFA 52 over Jonathan Potty. If you guys do not know who Jonathan Potty is, he actually got a shot on Dana White's Contender Series, and he just beat him in literally 3 minutes and 36 seconds into the first round. And after that win over Jonathan Potty, he finally got that shot on Dana White's Contender Series back in 2019, I believe back in June, and got an amazing, dominant victory over Jamie Pickett by unanimous decision. And then finally, in December of 2019, got a shot inside the UFC, and in his first fight with the promotion, got a first round knockout win over Oscar Piechota. Absolutely insane. Now, he was supposed to fight Eric Spicely and Anthony Hernandez back in March and May. Both fights ended up getting canceled. Personally, I think he would have won both of those fights against Eric Spicely and Anthony Hernandez. But now, here in 2021, in January, on January 16th, he's fighting Duško Todorović. This should be a very tough test, but he's planning on beating Duško in this fight. Alright guys, so if you look at Duško Todorović, this dude, he's an absolute beast. His pro MMA record is 10-0. Who has a record of 10-0 in the middleweight division? That is absolutely insane. He actually started his career back in 2015 as well. Got a first round guillotine choke submission win in literally 44 seconds into the very first round. Got a first round TKO win over Frankenstein Boban. Got another first round TKO over Tony Merkulev. A first round knockout win in 1 minute and 9 seconds in the very first round over Albert Makora. Got a second round rear naked choke submission win literally with 8 seconds left on the clock over Alexander Popik. Got a first round knockout win over Shadak Vasila with literally 18 seconds into the very first round. Got a first round TKO win over Kazuya Takahashi. And you guys will not believe who he fought next. It was none other than the great Michel Pereira. If you guys somehow, I don't know how you wouldn't know who Michel Pereira is, but if you guys don't know who Michel Pereira is, this dude went out there inside the UFC, got a first round flying knee KO win over Danny Roberts. Got an absolute domination win over Zalim Imadaev by third round rear naked choke submission. If that fight had gone all the way, these scorecards probably would have read 30-25 or 30-26. It was an absolute domination, and they got a very, very close to unanimous decision win over Chaos Williams. I mean, Michel Pereira, he's an absolute beast, but Duško Todorović went out there in the first round and just knocked Michel Pereira out. That is absolutely insane. His next fight was on Dana White's Contender Series in 2019, where he got a decision win over Teddy Ash. In his next fight, got a nice second round TKO win over Daquan Townsend, and now he looks to make it 2-0 inside the UFC against undefeated Punahele Soriano in this fight. Alright guys, now let's take a look to how Punahele Soriano and Duško Todorović actually win their fights. I mean, if you look at Punahele Soriano, literally out of his 7 pro MMA wins, 4 of those wins are by knockout, 2 of those wins are by submission, and guess what guys, only one of those pro MMA wins went all the way, and he ended up winning by unanimous decision. Absolutely insane. Duško Todorović is basically the same. 6 of his wins have come by KO or TKO. 3 of those wins have come by submission, with only 1 of those wins coming by decision. I mean, these dudes love to end the fight in the first or second round. I mean, every single fight these dudes take part in, every single time they go out there and try to get a KO, TKO, or a submission in the fight, this one 100% is not going to be a submission. It is very, very likely that one of them gets a KO or TKO. I know this fight's going to be very, very good. These two have so much power in their hands on the ground and on the feet. Punahele Soriano, I think, has a little bit better striking, but if Duško Todorović can get the fight to the ground, 100% he will get the TKO. If Punahele Soriano can keep the fight on the feet, I do think he will have a very, very good chance of getting a knockout in the fight, but it's going to be very, very hard with Duško Todorović going for takedowns and trying to get you to the ground where he can get another TKO, just like he did in his last fight against Daquan Townsend. But yeah, I am sorry, Punahele Soriano. I do think you're going to get your first ever pro MMA loss and your first ever combat sports loss in this fight against Duško Todorović. I mean, he's just too good on the ground. If he can get you to the ground, 100%. I have Duško Todorović winning this fight by TKO in the second round. Alright guys, so if you agree or even disagree with that prediction, put your predictions in the comment section below. I'd love to see what you guys think is going to happen in this amazing middleweight fight. If you guys have Punahele Soriano going out there and getting a head kick KO in the first or second round, I mean, who knows, anything can happen. If you have Duško Todorović winning the fight by decision, you think the fight's going to go all the way, just put your predictions in the comment section below. Also, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on those post notifications so you guys don't miss when I post a new video. We also just made a new series on the channel. Every single Monday, we made a new series called Monday Matchmaker. Every single Monday of every single week, we make a new video on the divisions inside the UFC, and we look at which fighters inside of the top 15 should be fighting each other. That series is absolutely insane, so if you guys don't want to miss that, subscribe, like the video, turn on those post notifications, but I'm out of here.